Welcome to Everything is Messy, the podcast. I'm your host, Kellyanne Gorman. I'm someone who loves to create content, products, and services to help others level up in business and in life. I even wrote a book about it, and now I have a store. Everything is Messy is a one-stop shop for women who want it and deserve it all. From personal development to productivity, podcasting and publishing, small business strategies to entrepreneurship, and so much more. Tune in every week to enjoy this one-of-a-kind podcast experience and hear fun, fearless, and focused conversations from myself and my incredible guests. From trending topics to stories of resilience and all things business. And let's not forget about a few of my favorites: mindset, healthy recipes, and organizing tips. These episodes are created to get you to where you want to be right now. The purpose of the show is to motivate you, inspire you, and prove to you that anything is possible if you just put in the work. So grab your favorite notebook and pen, because it's time to get organized and turn those dreams of yours into reality. I'm living proof that manifesting and visualizing and having a never give up attitude work. And now it's my job to help you achieve your goals by doing the same, or just to provide some laughs along the way. I'm so glad you are here. Today's episode starts now. Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of Everything is Messy, the podcast. I'm your host, Kellyanne Gorman, and if you have yet to listen to the intro, I suggest you do so, because this show is going to be very different than the Happy Workaholic podcast. And don't forget to listen to the outro all the way to the end. That way you get all the information that you need about what is going to happen with the show. I have modeled it very differently. I have different types of guests, very different content, and I'm just so excited to be here and recording something new. I've said the Happy Workaholic podcast at least 15 times recording earlier, so I had to take a break. It's really hard when you rebrand because you're so used to saying the same thing over and over and over again, and I have been since 2016. So 5 years later, I have to readjust. So here we are, and today I want to share with you guys a couple tips and tricks that you can implement into your personal life or your business, all about passive income. Okay, so according to Google, passive income is income that requires minimal labor to earn and maintain. Progressive passive income is when the earner expends little effort to grow the income. Another way of saying passive income is you create something once, it continuously generates revenue for you. For example, my book, my ebook, other projects that I've worked on, my e-commerce store, I design once, it continuously will build and generate revenue for me. I want to also give you examples on how you can do the same if you are looking to have a profitable side hustle, as well as figure out how you can bring in passive income into your household, as well as into your business. So like I just mentioned, things that I create once, I wrote my book, I have an ebook, I'm constantly generating revenue from that. I've designed it, I've launched it, it's done. Any kind of digital document, digital tools that are available on my e-commerce store, anything in that matter, in that form as well, will always generate revenue. You have to invest in ads to sell more most of the time, but it is still passive income. Now I'm going to get into profitable side hustles in a minute, but an excellent way for you to generate passive income is by becoming an affiliate to some of your favorite brands, products, tools, services, things that you use in your business or in your home. So what I'm talking about today isn't just for business owners. It's also for stay-at-home moms, working moms, somebody else running a household. You just want to make money, doing a side hustle. So some of the companies that I'm an affiliate with are very popular. There's Amazon, there's Blueberry, which is my podcasting host, Medium, which I write blogs. I actually haven't done that in a while, but I'm going to start doing that again. Other companies that I utilize in my business are GoDaddy, MailChimp, Backblaze, if you're not familiar with them. They are an online cloud where I back up all of my desktop, everything sitting on my computer, as well as my iPhone. I have an external hard drive. I back it up to Backblaze. I have 3 different locations where everything is constantly getting backed up. And another new company that I finally just used in San Diego is called GoPuff. They are a delivery service that actually pays their drivers 100%, and their delivery time is insane. I ordered things the other night and it only took a couple minutes. I'm not even kidding. TaskRabbit. TaskRabbit is a company where I hire a driver or an assistant and they run around and get things done for me that I can't do. It saves me time, money, and energy that I can then put more into my business. So another company I like to use is Fiverr. Fiverr is the brand that I use to find my entire team for my book launch. And Fetch Rewards is another one of my favorites that I use. And that is one of those apps where you scan your receipts and it tallies up a total of points. And you can use those points to get gift cards, shop online, donate to a nonprofit. There's a bunch of other ways. And then Repurpose is one of my favorite tools that I use for automation online with my podcast episodes, my YouTube videos, my blogs. It's just basically a social media automation tool. So if you want to learn more about the companies that I specifically use in my business, you can just go to everythingismessy.com and click on brand deals. By doing so, I earn a small commission. So you can do the same. So if there's certain companies that you absolutely love in your business, find out if you can become an affiliate. And all you need is a special little link. Now, for those of you, and also for those of you in a business, you don't just have to use business companies. You can use any other company. But for those of you that are not in business, here are a few suggestions I have for you. HelloFresh, any kind of monthly subscription box. I'm sure you have Lyft, Uber, Airbnb, VRBO, which I think they go by Vrbo now. It's vacation rental by owner. Hotels, airlines, check to see if you can get extra points for referrals. If you have certain vitamins, certain makeup, skincare, clothing, bags, shoes. I mean, just think of what your friends compliment you on. If you're buying it from the internet, most likely you can get an affiliate code. Now, by making money from affiliates, it's passive income. You're generating a link or they're generating a link for you. You're either popping it in the show notes to your podcast episode, in the description for your YouTube video, in your email newsletter that goes out every week or every month, or you're just posting it on social media. You have it in your bio, you're sharing it on LinkedIn. Those are some business ways. Now, if you're not in business and you just want to make becoming an affiliate your new side hustle, you just share it with your friends. Maybe you do have an email list. Maybe you're standing in line for after school pickup. People are always complimenting you on your outfit. Maybe it's one of those monthly subscription boxes. Maybe somebody's complimenting you on your skin and it's Rodan and Fields. Maybe you're in an MLM. Same thing. Although that's not passive income, but if you do become an affiliate for one of those companies, you're definitely going to get a kickback monetarily and then sometimes even in product or points for your next purchases. So it really depends on the products. But if you visit everythingismessy.com and click on the brand deals, if any of those interest you, again, I do earn a small commission, but I just want you to click those links so you can see what it gives you. Just so you can kind of look around and see, because you can do exactly the same thing. This is why I'm sharing all of my favorites so that you can see how I set it up. Now, if you're not in business and you're like, okay, how do I make this profitable? Like, how do I just have like one place where I can have all my links and just share? So I have some videos for you over on my YouTube channel that you can tune into after, which I'll share with you in a moment. But it's so simple to do this because I did it for a friend of mine during the pandemic. And there's only a couple steps, to be honest. And the first one is figure out a fun domain for yourself, a fun.com. So let's use kellylovesthisstuff.com. If that's available, if you're new to GoDaddy, you get that domain for $1 for the first year, and then usually it's $18 after. You do not need any security because you're only going to forward that domain to your landing page, which you're going to design, that's going to have all of these links on it. So the second step is to then design a landing page, and it can be super simple. It can just be black and white, have little bars for links, and then you just tell everybody who's complimenting you or sees you standing in the grocery store and they're like, oh my God, I love your bag. It's from XYZ company. You can say, oh, if you go to my website, kellylovesthisstuff.com, then all they need to do is click the link and they'll be able to buy that purse. It's super simple. It's just a lot easier when you buy a domain for yourself, and it looks a bit more professional that you have everything in one space. Makes your life easy, and it will honestly make you more money because it's organized. And if people are asking you, you don't have time to text, just give them the domain, just give them the .com, or give them your Instagram and have it in your bio, have it in your Facebook bio. This is for somebody that is not in business and just wants to have a profitable side hustle. You can even open an eBay store, Poshmark, sell things on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, even Etsy. Etsy is way more than crafts and DIY. It houses my e-commerce store, and there's also a lot of business tools that are on there now, which is pretty crazy, which I never knew until like last year during the pandemic. I was like, oh my God, there's so much stuff on here, which gave me the idea about my e-commerce store. That's going to be a whole nother episode. But if you want an example, you can visit discoveredbydeb.com. That link is in my YouTube video. So I'm super excited to share that the Everything is Messy mini-series has officially launched on my YouTube channel. The link is in the show notes. You can see the visual of exactly what I'm explaining right now. The basic steps. 1, buy.com. 2, design a landing page. 3, pick up all the links of your affiliates that you want to be associated with. Make sure you sign all your tax information, like sign up properly, make it a done deal. Embed those links, which means copy and paste, into your designed landing page. And it doesn't have to be super fancy, but it's just for you to house all these links so that every 30, 60, 90 days, you can start to generate revenue. You can even have links for the stores I mentioned earlier, like if you have a Poshmark, an eBay store, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. Your landing page can act as a one-stop shop, just like how I have everything on my website. And most other business owners have a one website that houses everything, plus all of our social and everything else, so that people can come to you and see like what you're all about. You can even add a little bio. You can add pictures of your friends, your family, things that you like, design it like a Pinterest page, however you feel more comfortable, to be honest with you. But if you go to my YouTube channel, again, the link is in the show notes, you can see the visual of exactly how you need to do this. I'm giving you a step-by-step. I break it down. It's super simple. If you have any questions at all, you know where to find me. You can comment on my YouTube videos. You can send me a DM over on Instagram. My new handle is @KellyanneGormanOfficial. But there's just so many ways that you can share your affiliate links. So mine are always on my website, but they're also always in YouTube videos if I'm doing a specific video on a specific product. And I'm sure you've seen it. And not just on mine, but everybody else who has affiliates or something sponsored, we have to mention it legally. So another way that you can share these links is through, if you're a business owner or you have a podcast, not even a business owner, but if you just have a podcast or a YouTube channel, obviously put them in the description, put them in the show notes. Like I said earlier, I think I just repeated myself, but it's really important. I have them in my book as well. That's constantly generating revenue because I have links in the back pages of my books for all the brands that I choose to work with. So that's something else. If you have an ebook, if you're selling PDFs, make sure you have a .com somewhere that houses all this information so that you can start making money from becoming an affiliate from any one of the companies that you choose to do so. So again, you can have vitamins and makeup and a food delivery service or one of those monthly subscription boxes that's skincare and makeup and clothing, like literally anything travel. I right now focus on all the business ones because those are the ones that I utilize for myself as well as my clients. My Amazon store, I actually launched before my book came out, and I have them in categories, just like my YouTube channel. I organized my YouTube channel in playlists so that it's nice and organized. Oh my gosh, I'm having trouble speaking today. I've done so much recording. So I have everything organized on my YouTube channel with the playlist, and then I have everything organized on my Amazon store by category. So I have business tools, things for the kitchen, things for organizing, beauty products, wellness, fitness, like everything is in its perfect little home, organized little home, because that's just how I like things. And I'm sure if you've been following me for a while, you know that. So I have a ton of stuff that you can use to organize. I have all the products that I used in my cookbook, because there's a vegan cookbook as a bonus inside of Everything is Messy, the book, which is a 2-hour read of personal development. If you're new here, that's a very short story. All the products I used, I wanted them to be inexpensive, so I have them all available on Amazon. You can also go to your local stores, support small businesses, but I wanted everything available in one spot. So I had it organized between pantry items and spices. I even tried to put all the produce, but that wasn't linking up with Whole Foods. They haven't done that yet. So I just like everything organized. So if I'm telling someone to go somewhere, they know exactly where to find it. So the purpose of today's show is to just share with you how you can create and generate some passive income for yourself, your business, your family. This is how you do it. Now, if you want a visual and to learn more about side hustles and how you can profit from them, those videos, again, are on my YouTube channel. They're located in the playlist miniseries. I'm importing all of my shorter videos there. The digital series will get released next week with longer form videos. If you have any questions, any specific topics you would like me to do a video on, just send me a message on my website, everythingismessy.com. And there's a tab where it says send Kelly a message. And that's all you need to do. Short and sweet, very simple. I hope you enjoyed the very first episode of Everything is Messy, the podcast. Be sure to listen to the very end of the outro, because I wanted to give you a whole snapshot of what's to come. I am so fired up. I'm super excited for you guys to hear from my guests. I'm excited to hear your feedback. If you haven't done so, if you could leave a review, it means so much for us content creators, especially in the feedback department. If there's certain shows that you really want me to discuss a topic on or have a certain guest, that's where you can leave that, or again, go to my website. But I hope this information helped. I hope that you are going to start implementing these tips and tricks into your business, into your everyday life. And everybody needs a profitable side hustle. I mean, passive income, affiliate links, it's generating money for you in your sleep. There's nothing better than that. So again, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe. Sign up for my weekly newsletter so you hear my announcements first, and stay till the very end because I have a lot more to share. Have a great day. Thanks so much for tuning in to Everything is Messy, the podcast. If you enjoyed what you heard today, I would love to know. Just leave me a review on the app or website you're listening on. To learn more about myself, join the community, read my book, or shop the collection, visit everythingismessy.com. While you're there, be sure to sign up to receive my weekly newsletter so you get all my announcements first. For all the behind the scenes and day-to-day content, follow along on Instagram at Kellyanne Gorman Official and Everything is Messy Collection. Links are in the show notes. If you have a product, brand, story, or service you would like to share, send me a message on everythingismessy.com today. As always, thanks for listening, sharing, and reviewing. It truly means the world to me. Wishing you a happy, healthy, positive, and productive day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Everything is Messy is produced and syndicated under A Million Dreams Publishing. For more information on how you can launch your own book, podcast, or digital series, visit amilliondreamspublishing.com.